Hey guys, Rob and Melissa here with Flip Market Flipper.
Hey.
Guys, we're going to talk about the 5 best items to flip in a down market or recession.
Yeah, I know this is not a fun topic. We don't really want to talk about, recession, a down market, but one good thing is that our industry tends to thrive when the economy is not so great. So
It does. People are going to be looking for used items if they cannot afford to go out and pay retail
or
for
they're just
items.
watching their budget more. A lot
True.
of people, they're just really going to be more conscious about where their money is going. So they're going to be wanting to spend their money on used items versus new.
That's it.
So, and that's where we come in because we have used items.
That's it. We have sold hundreds and hundreds of items throughout the years. So we're going to give you the 5 items that we have sold the best in a down market.
Yeah. So the first category, there are going to be 5 categories.
Yeah,
of
really
items.
categories.
It's not really just one item, but it's a category. So the first one is exercise equipment. So how many people right now are not able to go to the gym now, or are later might cut their gym memberships because of a budget cut. So they're going to be wanting to work out at home.
That's it, and that's where the exercise bikes, the ellipticals, the treadmills, all that kind of stuff, that's where it comes into play, that they're going to actually invest in that on a used market versus a new market. People will still go out and buy new stuff, but for the most part, they're trying to save a little bit of money. When they can get 50% off of retail by buying it used, that's what a lot of people are going to do.
And one key to note with the exercise equipment is you want to buy commercial equipment, not the little chintzy at-home workout equipment. If you want to really make money, it's the commercial equipment that's going to make you money.
Yeah.
So,
and when we say commercial equipment, the retail on these items are anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 for ellipticals, for treadmills, that kind of stuff. Exercise bike, recumbent bikes, upright bikes, that kind of stuff. You definitely want to invest in the commercial stuff because that's where the back end will make you so much more money. So
you'll make like $700-800 on
easily.
We did the one bike you did $250. We got for $250. You sold for $1,500.
Exactly.
Even. So you're gonna make anywhere from probably a couple hundred to $2,000.
Even a couple thousand, yeah, for sure.
Depending on obviously the brand and what it is. But if you're just doing the little at-home stuff, you'll make $100. So we're in it for a little bit higher profit. So the commercial stuff's definitely where it's at.
Be on the lookout for commercial exercise equipment.
Yeah, bikes, treadmills, you already said stair steppers, all that stuff. It's really good. It's gonna be they're definitely gonna be selling right now.
That's it. Water rowers, regular rowers, climbing machines, all that stuff.
We've sold a lot of them.
We have
over
all
the
of
years.
this stuff we have sold. So that's how we know that there's great profit in it.
Yeah. But they're definitely going to want to be selling now because people are already sales for exercise equipment is going up
for
so,
sure.
We've noticed that a lot.
All right, number 2.
Number 2 is strollers.
Strollers, guys. Check it out. People are going to be going out. They're going to want jogging strollers. They're going to need strollers to get out and be in the open a little bit more. And they're not going to pay retail for them. When you can get them for half off, buying them on eBay, buying them on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all that kind of stuff. When you can get them a lot cheaper, people are going to invest in them. We have sold hundreds of strollers throughout the years, and we know. The thing is, just like Melissa said, with the exercise equipment, you want to go commercial. With strollers, you want to go name brand.
Yeah, brand name for sure.
That's it.
And joggers do well. Double strollers definitely do well, but brand name is huge. So and we've definitely sold lots of strollers.
We have,
and we picked up a couple more to sell really
just recently.
Yeah.
So look for Bob's. Look for City Select baby joggers. Maxi Cozy, Bugaboo. Some of these high-end brands, some of these strollers are over $1,000. So when you can pick those up on the used market fairly cheap in your local market, you can turn around and sell them on eBay for a lot of money.
Yeah, you make definitely a couple $100.
Exactly.
So, on them, and that's another thing. It's the same thing. People want to save money. They're not going to buy new, so they'll buy them used. But they still want to get outside. They still want to have that nice pushable stroller or that jogging stroller. People want to run. They want to run with their kids. So I know that's important to us. And so we have a jogging stroller, and we beat the heck out of that thing.
We have two Bob jogging strollers.
Yeah, but yeah, and that. Well, we get them at a really great...
We do. We pay hardly anything for them. And then we don't resell them. We keep them.
Yeah, we don't resell them. It took me a while to get to that point, though, because I'm like, I can make $200 on this. How can I keep this?
Yeah.
But we finally did keep one. But yeah, jogging strollers are great.
They are.
So strollers in general, if you can get a good brand. So.
Yep. Cool. Number 3.
Number 3 is appliances.
Appliances, guys. We have sold hundreds of appliances as well.
High-end appliances.
Exactly. You don't want to go for cheap appliances. You want the high-end stuff. A couple $1,000s retail that that you can turn around and make $1,500, $2,000. We've made a lot of money on commercial appliances. This is like built-in ovens, microwaves, cooktops from 30-inch up to 45 inches, all that stuff that is the more higher-end brands. That's where you can make some good money. Now, for these, people are going to be, when the dishwasher goes out, when the oven goes out, people are not going to go into Lowe's, Home Depot, finance it or do any of that kind of stuff. They're going to be looking on the used market. They're going to be trying to find that appliance that will fit into their whole
kitchen.
Exactly. Yeah. And they're going to want to do it for half the price of retail. And that's where we step in. We find those items locally in a local market, and then we put them out to a bigger market, and we throw them on eBay, and we're able to get them to a larger audience.
Yeah, so they can buy them for half the price, and we still make our profit for finding the items.
That's it.
But yeah, people, if they have that nice kitchen and they're not going to want to just put, whatever, a cheap thing in there, they still want the nice stuff. But cooktops are huge. We sell a lot of cooktops.
They are.
So,
it doesn't even really have to be the expensive one. The thing about this, you guys might be asking, how are you finding this stuff cheap? Listen, when people go in and redo their kitchen,
they sell them for nothing.
That's it. A lot of the companies who deliver the new appliances will either take those appliances for nothing, or people will keep them and try and sell them for $30, $40, $50, $100 that are worth a lot more money. Yeah. Great name brands, Electrolux. I'm trying to think of the...
They go into the thrift stores too.
Sub-Zeros, yeah, exactly. And get them out of thrift stores. Once people get their new appliances, they go and donate them to that, and that's where you can get a good deal. So I just got a double oven from the thrift store, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. That black one. What was the brand? I can't remember the brand. But anyways, it's a double oven. It's a big oven, and retail on it was probably over $3,000. So I should make $1,000, $1,500 on that.
How much did you pay for it?
We paid $100 for that one. $100 for that at the thrift store. I actually negotiated the double oven and a big shower pan, a stone shower pan. We bought both those together, and I think I paid $150, if I'm not mistaken, for both of those. So yeah, be on the lookout for nice, expensive brands of appliances, because you can always make good money on those.
Yeah. Number 4. Shoes.
Shoes.
So
People
nice shoes.
overlook shoes.
Yeah.
We personally don't do a lot of shoes because it's not a huge profit margin for us, and we stick to the larger items that have more profit margin. But our buddy Bo Hunter, he kills it with these shoes, and he just goes in for the expensive brands. He's able to get shoes from anywhere from $2 to $10 and turn around and make a couple $100 on some of these shoes because they're so expensive. Yeah. So don't overlook the shoes.
Almost always makes at least $50 to $100, and then there's a couple of $200 and $300 pairs that are thrown in the mix too. And it's it's the same thing. People are wanting to find their nice things for half the price.
Exactly.
So that's a huge piece, especially as, if the market goes down, like people still want their nicer brands that they're used to, but they can't they don't want to. They just want to, reserve their money. And so they're going to pay for something that's used.
That's
so
it.
Maybe, and half the time used shoes, people maybe wear them a couple times and then they forget about them. They're in their closet. I mean, think of, shoes maybe you've worn once or twice that are nice. You wore them to a wedding or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, and they're still in great shape because you wore them once or twice.
That's it.
And then those get donated all the time.
They do.
And if they're really nice brands, they can definitely resell. So
that's it. So don't overlook them. Like I said, Melissa and I don't do a ton of shoes, but Bo kills it with shoes. Our buddy Bo, he's amazing with shoes, and he knows everything about them. So he does amazing with it, makes some great money with the shoes.
Yeah.
So,
number 5.
5
is commercial equipment. This is something that we do a lot of.
We do.
So it's commercial equipment.
And this encompasses a lot of stuff. We look for restaurant equipment. We look for gym equipment, like we already said. Anything commercial is usually very, very expensive because it's made to last. So if you can find anything commercial, lawn equipment, what other notes did you make?
Restaurant grill, refrigerator,
tools, any of that
gym
stuff.
equipment.
Anything that you know is commercial, it's made to last. It's worth. It's retail on it is a lot more money. Anything like that you can find, you want to try and buy it if the price is right, and then you can make a pretty good upswing on it when you go to sell it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like people are going to be, starting businesses, or they're just trying to recoup some money or whatever it is, and they're going to buy them used versus new. And like you said, they're made to last. So they know if the quality is there because they're commercial, they're made to last. So they can buy used, and they're still in great shape, and they're not paying, thousands and thousands, maybe paying $1,000 or $2,000 or a couple $100. So that pizza dough oven you got for $100 at the that 127 yard sale.
Yeah.
What do we sell that for?
I think $17.50.
$50.
Yeah, and it wasn't huge.
That wasn't even huge.
No,
yeah.
it still went freight, but it wasn't a big, something that was super hard to ship. So, but any of that stuff, lawnmowers, commercial lawnmowers.
You've done a lot of those coolers and freezers.
We have
ice machines.
A lot of times this stuff is dirty. It needs needs to be cleaned. You can put a little bit of elbow grease in it, make them look like brand spanking new. And since they're the commercial ones, they last for so much longer than a residential oven or a lawnmower or anything like that. So you can make the great money on it once you put a little bit of elbow grease in, make them look nice, and then turn around and resell them. So we have made lots and lots of money on commercial equipment, appliances, all that kind of stuff.
There will be people looking for them.
There will. They cannot afford, or they don't want to put that much money into a brand new piece. They want to find it used that's still in good condition. And that's where we step in. We find them locally, and then we throw them on eBay. And then we sell them on eBay. We ship them freight. We do whatever we have to do to get them to the new buyers. So
that's 5.
All right, guys, that is 5 good things to look for. Hopefully this helps you out, guys. This is what Melissa and I do full time. We love flipping items. We have done so many items. We also teach a course, Flipper University, teaching people how to make money through a recession, through a down market.
And some of these items were big items, and shipping freight is something that we thrive in, and that's a big thing that we teach, because we want to help people be able to ship freight, ship it confidently, and not spend a crap ton of money doing it. Like a couple $100s, and that's it. Like 1 to 300, we can pretty much ship anything across the country.
That's it. So
that's definitely where we want to help people get there, so they can still make their profits.
All right, guys, you guys rock. We will talk to you soon.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks.